Welcome back to the Jersey Shore.
Are you touching me?
No, not that Jersey Shore. Although it is, well, actually it is the same location. Well, never mind. Anyways, today's house is one that's kind of dated, but in a charming sort of way. And you'll notice a pattern pretty quick, but definitely still wanted to show this off. So as we go into the kitchen, so we can see there is an Emerson 1895 in here. The blades have been painted white, unfortunately. I never think this looks good with antique brass, but if it means they didn't replace the fan, then I guess that's somewhat of a positive. You can see it's the later variant with point tip blades, that style canopy, and these are all going to be 3-speed instead of the very old ones that are 4-speed. It has what I assume to be an Emerson light kit because extremely long chains were a thing with this company, and the light chain is also very long, so that's what I can assume. Crab. Okay, well now I need that. There's also an air conditioner right next to the fridge and freezer. Oh, and hello. Literally, they still got the landline in. This really is just like 2010's hit, The Jersey Shore. Bathroom, nothing in there really. But as we go in here, this took me by a little bit of surprise. We have one with cane blades. A very late model with cane blades. I didn't know that they offered these cane blades during the whole run of the 1895. But it seems like they did. It's just that it's slightly different. It's more thin. Like there's less space in between, or no, there's more space now between here and the edge of the blade. So, thought that was interesting. Let's try and get a couple angles. I love the boat steering wheel things. It's, oh my god, it's everywhere. It's even on the lamp. The old box TV. Actually, it's not a... No. That has to... Yeah, it's the back of it. And I have a feeling that that's a pretty old TV because there's the new one that it's going to get replaced with. But yeah. All of this is carpeted. Just has a very cozy feel to it. There's baseboard heating down there. So that's it for the first floor, and as we go upstairs, these are only bedrooms down here. I have no idea. Is that Honeywell? I can't read. But in these other bedrooms it is much of the same. This time though they have stencil. Almost all 1895s you see will have stencil blades. That's just what they came with. They're plain on the other side. Cane was a kind of special order only kind of deal. Yeah, it's in this room. Look at those wooden doors. Very dark stained. And in this room with green carpet and a knitted table? I don't know what that is. There be another one. These all look very clean. I'm not sure how often they get used, but maybe somebody does actually take care of them. None of these have lights, by the way. I guess having a light on your fan or in your bedroom was a privilege back then. You do see a lot of older homes that just have like lamps as the main source of light, as evidenced by this third bedroom, which does not have a light on the fan. Oh, I didn't even notice the shower. This part seems more modern, definitely. That probably got remodeled at some point. Yeah, nice view on both sides, really. This reminds me of like a smaller version of my bedroom. And obviously more nautical themed, I guess. Although this room didn't go too crazy on it. It's mostly just like flowers and stuff. Notice how the color of carpet changes per room. And before we see the last one, on the wall is a Fasco control. So what could that mean? Well, I was confused too until I looked up and realized that there's a whole house fan or an attic fan up there. So fun fact is that my dad used to install these when he worked for Sears. So by an extreme technicality, fans do technically run in the family. By one whole generation. Or I guess two, but anyways. Last bedroom. Again, another antique brass one. The brass on this one's actually starting to look a bit pitted on the motor housing. You can see how it's supposed to look, I guess, on the blade irons. Huh, I wonder if any of these were polished brass. Well, anyway, this is next to the salt water, so corrosion is very possible after, I don't even know, at least over 35 years. But yeah. Get a view of the rest of the bedrooms all at once, I guess, from the outside. You can see they're all there. And yeah, this model of fan is extremely reliable. There are like very few things in it that can break. So that's probably why they've lasted this long. And yeah, it's my theory as to how these have survived. Although the house is kind of stuck in the late 80s, but I like that. So that's it for this house. As always, be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of these. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.